Hey everybody, it's Derek here at Castaway Studios, coming at you from Studio 2. Still to be affectionately named, but there's plenty of ideas. So I couldn't resist. I've just been recording all day in Studio 1, and bit by bit I'm building Studio 2. And here I am. Today's task was to hang the paper backdrops, and that's what we have behind us. I'll demonstrate. Look, there we are. So I'm currently using the Bird Dog NDI P200 camera, but I'm actually capturing the HDMI out of it because I'm in the middle of sorting out some big network stuff for the studios. So there it is. So this is actually green screened. So what we have here is a green paper roll. And if you look up there, let me see. I'm going to go do a bit of, try and not get you an eye full of light. Oh, it's all going to be a bit weird for you. But if I can get to the end of the roll, there it is. So you can see there, the focus is going to struggle. It's going to struggle a little bit. But you can see there's a little rollers and sort of plastic chain things that you're allowed to roll them up and down. And so there's a white roll of paper there as well. I'll also have a black roll of paper and I'll have one more there's room for 4 rolls, but the rear roll will be probably felt sort of acoustic material so that wall plays a part. You'd be able to hear in here, maybe not too bad using this close-up microphone, but this room right now is super echoey. It's coming out of Studio 1, which is all set up. This is kind of just crazy echoey, but that's going to be sorted. Got curtain tracks on the way, and we're going to be hanging about 62 metres of dense professional theatre wool curtain material. So it's going to be awesome. So what else can I show you? I'll just give you an idea of the room right now. So around we go. So that's the south wall. And you can see I've got a bit of prep to do on that. And there's the door. So the where the camera is standing right now is probably about 2 metres from the back, from the entrance door. And I'll spin it around again, give you a little look up. There's a bit of work to do it'll be easier to treat this lower ceiling, but if you look there, you'll see then that's a mezzanine, and then there's the full ceiling up top, which gives a great feeling when performing and working in here, because you're not closed in, it's quite high. But I've got my work cut out for me, getting up there and being able to block the light, as well as basically blocking out the sound of rainfall. So we'll continue around this wall, which is not going to be very exciting. It's going to be much the same. And around and you can see the junk out there in the hallway that's been created by this building site. So that's it. So that gives you an idea of Studio 2 and how it's panning out. It's coming along leaps and bounds. The floor's been painted. It's still a bit stinky in here, but it's acceptable now. It's just a smell rather than a high feeling. So my next task is probably going to use a sort of a neutral seagrass matting in here that can be rolled up and out of the way if someone wants to do a film shoot or a video shoot. What you see, let's have a quick look. What you see here is a template that I've been making for the bench. It's going to be sort of like a gridiron football shape. So this will be the podcast table, a lot like what you've seen in Studio 1, but it won't have the sort of tapered end where the producer goes. You will be able to have a producer on the very end of this if you want to, but the idea is the table will be symmetrical and for performing for the camera or a small audience, and or have people around the other side as well. So it's It's going to be a pretty versatile room, and it's going to feel great. Once those black wall curtains go around all 3 walls, except for this back wall, it's going to feel like a very, very cozy little performance space with the focus up here at this end. So lots of fun to be had and lots of hard work to do yet. And I'll keep you posted. All right. Thanks very much.